What's going on, YouTube fam? Today's video is going to be on how to cook asparagus and sweet potatoes in a macro-friendly way. The prep time is going to be about 10 minutes and the cook time is going to be about 15 to 20. So let's get started. Alright, step 1. Preheat the oven to anywhere between 350 to 375. Step 2. While the oven is preheating, I'm going to spray each of these pans with this non-stick butter-flavored cooking spray. You're going to take your asparagus, line up all the ends of it, and get a knife, make sure it's pretty sharp, and just chop off all the loose ends of the asparagus. You can usually tell that the bottom of the asparagus is not the same color as the top, so it is not the good part. So you want to chop that off and place that in a pan. Alright, once you have the asparagus laid out in a pan, you want to get a bottle of olive oil and sprinkle roughly about a tablespoon of it all over it, and then you want to get a spatula or some type of spoon, wooden spoon works too, and move this around just like that, flip them around so that they get covered up in the oil. Once that's done, you want to get some seasoning. I just use garlic powder or onion powder, whatever I have available, and kind of just like sprinkle it over the asparagus. And do the exact same thing with the spatula. Move it around, try to evenly distribute the seasoning on top, just like you did with the oil. All right? Once you're done prepping the asparagus, just go ahead and toss it in the oven, and then you want to get your sweet potatoes. You want to wash them first to get all the dirt and grime off of them, and get a sharp knife. I usually use a saw knife, but this knife's pretty sharp too. So you want to chop the sweet potatoes. Alright, so here I have all the cut sweet potatoes. This was about 5 sweet potatoes for size reference. Once all that's done, I do pretty much the same thing I did with the asparagus. I get either extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil, and just kind of sprinkle about a tablespoon's worth just on the entire tray. And then after that, I'm going to start seasoning it. And this time I'm going to be using Italian seasoning. I usually like to use Cajun seasoning because it kind of gives it like a spicy, sweet kick to it. But what I'm going to be doing is using Italian seasoning, and kind of just going to sprinkle some seasoning all over these sweet potatoes in both trays. Once you're done putting the seasoning on them, you want to do the exact same thing we did with the asparagus. Get a spatula or something that can flip. You kind of just flip them on the other side so that the other side gets the seasoning and oil as well. I already did this tray, but I'll do it again. Just scooping and flipping. All right. Once that's done, you can just go ahead and put these in the oven with the asparagus. All right. Like this on the top rack. All right, so it's cooking at about 375. We're gonna leave it in there for about 12 to 15 minutes and see how it all comes out. All right, so we're about to pull out the sweet potatoes out of the oven. Here's tray number 1. This is how they look. They're pretty like soft to the texture, so it basically turns them into like a mushy sweet potato chip style thing. And then here is a second container. So I needed some more space on the stove for the sweet potatoes, so I went ahead and packaged the asparagus, but it came out really well. And these are the sweet potatoes. So that's it for this video, and if you guys enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.